Hey, good morning, everybody. I need to get into this, and how I need to get into it is, well, that's the dilemma, I guess. I need to move this tank, and I think I've conceded that I'm gonna put my Goody Lion's Eye in my bedroom. But this tank may look kind of murky and all that, but fish nerds out there already know this tank is so balanced, it's so healthy. There's so much beneficial bacteria in there. I have to lower the water, move the tank, so we're talking about disturbing or even potentially destroying this little ecosystem I got going on in here. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to also do it in such a way that I don't get rid of any of my beneficial bacteria, because that's a lot of fish. And putting them all in a brand new setup in a brand new tank and just emptying this water out and escaping another tank and then throwing all these guys in there is not going to work out. Okay, I did that with these guys, and that's when I only had 3 of them. Since then, this is what it's become. They've multiplied, happy to say. So, one option, and it's too late now because I'm over a minute, was just to give you each section in #shorts videos. That's not going to happen now. So, I'm just going to post this up the way it is. There's really nothing to see yet. But something, I'm giving you something to come back to. How about that? With that being said, the route I'm kind of at a crossroads here. I can take this tank, take the fish out, put them in a bucket, and do all the scrubbing I need to do on the glass. That way I can keep the mulm and the substrate there, which is just a little bit of pea pebble, some river rock, probably a couple cups of crushed oyster shell in there as well. So I could do that. I could, clean up the glass, maybe, take the duckweed out. That's for sure. Although I'm sure it's very helpful here in this ecosystem. But yeah, get all the algae off and make this tank look good. Because what it's going to require, I think, is me going inside. I'll have a feeling a sponge ain't going to work. And I don't have one of those. I don't want to use a razor blade because I'm going to scratch up my glass. And I don't have an algae scrubber, and I ain't trying to get out. So I think what I'm going to do is get like some white vinegar on the inside. It's acidic. It's not going to harm the fish. I'll just wipe down, the fish are in the bucket, obviously, and clean it all up. And then once all that's kind of evaporated its way out, there won't be any water in it. I'll move the tank in the stand. And then after a bit, maybe even 2 minutes, I will bring up some water in here, dechlorinated tap water, and of course I also have all the beneficial bacteria. Also, what I want to do is, by the way, I skipped a step, is I'm going to take all this river rock, all the substrate, I'm going to put it in a container, like a strainer. Okay, so when I drain this original water, I'm going to have a few buckets of this water. I'm not going to just drain it out and get rid of it just yet. I'm going to use this water, and while the gravel and the substrate are in the, say, strainer, I'm going to rinse a lot of the mulm out, clean up the rocks, but not kill any of the beneficial bacteria, because I'm going to be pouring this water over the rocks through the strainer, and then I'm going to bring all that back. Meantime, the glass and the white vinegar will all be kind of dissipating. Be a dry tank, it'll be moved, all that. Put it back, set it up, fill it up with water, and hopefully I got a nice tank. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it, step 2, same thing, the gravel, all that. But with regards to the tank itself, I would just drain the tank. I have another stand. You know, I got another stand and another 20 long sitting around here somewhere. So I will just set all that up there and then just leave this for a cleanup job later. It'll just be kind of taking up space somewhere in my garage. I feel like that might be a quicker way. But if you're anything like me and you guys know who you are, if you're anything but normal when it comes to fish, you're probably going to consider not doing it that way. There's something about putting them in the same tank. Even though you cleaned it up, you want to see the difference. You're a fish nerd, basically. You want to see how well you did your maintenance, I guess, on the tank. Keep using it, man. I don't know, something zenful, purist, and spiritual, maybe. Or you're normal. But yeah, so I'm not sure yet. We'll find out if I'm normal or not. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and so somewhere in the day, I've got to at least do step one. Just probably take the fish out. Fish room is gone. Only remnants of what used to be a fish room. I haven't started working on that video yet. It's a lot of editing that needs to be done in that one. So trying to stay active with you all. I hope everybody's doing good and enjoys the day off. I feel like tomorrow really should be a federal holiday. Everybody just, business is closed, everything. Screw it. So many people are going to call out sick tomorrow. It's a big day today for Super Bowl. Even if you don't watch a single game all year, today somehow you're affected. So there you go. And you'll be affected tomorrow too when all your coworkers don't show up to work and you having to do it all. I digress. 210 Aquatics. Hey, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the moving of the Goodyear Lion's Eye.